All right, Panther fans, what is going on? Well, really, like what the hell is going on? So, a few days ago, there goes the water softener. I mean, are you kidding me? You're kidding me? No, you were not doing this to me. No. All right, Panther fans, what is going on? No, I mean, really, but what the hell is going on? I don't know. You don't know. So a few days ago, Panthers announced that they fired a few of the assistant coaches. Don't know what's going to go on with Brunette. Don't know what's future of goalie coach Rob Tallis. Okay. All right. Everybody's got their theories about what's going on. So I thought about it at the time. Stu and I were thinking, do we want to make a video? And part of the reason why I didn't want to make a video then is the reason why I'm doing this video now, which is I have an incredible history of making a video with breaking news, and by the time I make the video and post the video and go to put it on Twitter, the story's changed. I can't count on two hands how many times that has happened to me. So when the Panthers decided to make these firings, I think it was in the evening, I thought, I'm going to make a video guessing what's going to happen. They're going to wake up in the morning. Whatever I say, the team's going to have done the opposite. And that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes on this channel. So I said, let's just see what they do. And we're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. Meanwhile, Vegas hires Cassidy, which is an interesting hire for Vegas, because if they were going to hire a coach who apparently rubs GMs and owners the wrong way and has a history of making the playoffs but not winning championships, why did they fire Gerard Gallant? I don't get that one. And last night it comes out that it looks like the Flyers are getting Tortorella. And I'm just laughing because I did a video yesterday where I was looking at the standings. I'm just thinking of the Flyers standings and their players, and Tortorella coming in and thinking he's going to be like King Henry VIII, and it's just going to be, there's going to be material there. Let's just put it that way. Tortorella in Philadelphia is like a content creator's dream. That is, there's going to be weekly videos. Can you believe what happened now? I'm fine with it. So then you get to the Panthers, and we're just sitting here and just waiting. And summer's moving on. We're now in the cup final start today, and we don't know anything. So what do we know the possibilities are? There's a few schools of thought here. Most likely the one that most people seem, or more people seem to think, is that this means we're going to keep Brunette with his own staff. Not sure if it was Elliot Friedman, it might have been Friedman, who said, I'm not making any announcements, but it seems to be trending that way. Those are the kind of things that get me in trouble, because when somebody says it's trending that way, I will make the video. By the time it's out, it trended an entirely different way. So that's part of the delay for this video, and part of why I'm doing it now, because I'm hoping by the time I'm done with this video, whatever I say here is obsolete, because the Panthers will have made a move. You can thank me for my sacrifice later. Now, so maybe Brunette is staying and he's going to get his own staff. Now, if you think about that, I thought about it this morning. I'm like, all right, because this kind of feels like what's going on here. Think, okay, we all complained about the special teams, right? The power play was crap in the playoffs. The penalty kill was okay. Nothing special, nothing terrible. And then you think, well, Brunette was the power play coach. So maybe the theory is he had too much on his plate and he wasn't happy with the assistants. We did talk about, Stu and I did talk about towards the end of the season, why don't we hire just a power play coach? So if Brunette is staying and we're going and getting assistants that are going to be specialty assistants, special teams, power play, teaching guys how to shoot the puck instead of pass when it's a 3-on-1, coaches like that, I could live with that. So that's one option. Other option, obviously, is Could Brunette be staying on as an assistant coach if we get another guy? To me, the only way that there's two ways that happens. One is if we've already gone to Trotz and said, we want you, but can we keep Brunette? Can we keep some continuity? Because like I've mentioned, I've been doing these videos 6 years. We've now had 5 coaches. It doesn't feel that way. I know it doesn't feel that way, but I started with Gallant, then Tom Rowe, then Bob Bugner, then Q, then Brunette. I've only been doing this 6 years. That's 5. And we don't know if we're fixing to get a 6th. So the team may be thinking, can we have some kind of continuity? So maybe they went to Trotz and said, hey, we want you as head coach, but can we keep our guy? And maybe he said yes, and this is all happening behind the scenes. Maybe. Right? We're working with nothing. The Panthers are, they're giving us nothing. Right? Jeez. Now, the other option, and I've seen, nothing has changed in the world, right? I've seen opinions for it, and I've seen opinions that say if that happens, they won't follow the team anymore. And that's obviously the possibility of Q coming back. Now, we haven't heard anything about that. And I got to thinking about it, and the first thing I figure is Joel Quenneville is not going to make himself into Pete Rose. Okay? He is not going to publicly grovel and beg and go have meetings with the commissioner and saying, please let me back in. Please let me back in. Quenneville, if we hear about a meeting between Quenneville and Bedman, my money is on they've already discussed it and sorted through it behind the scenes, and now we're just into PR mode and they're going to let him back in. Now, I'm not suggesting they should. I'm not suggesting they shouldn't. I'm just giving you my opinion of if this happens, I think this is the reason. I do not think that you're going to see a situation where you're going to see Quenneville's going to meet with Bedman and put it out there publicly and then get turned down. I don't think he needs the aggravation. I think if he's not going to be allowed back in, he'll just remain to be quiet and private and go play golf or whatever it is that he does, which is fine. He may want to just do that. The point is, we don't know. But from my perspective, he's not going to Pete Rose himself. Okay? If you hear about a meeting that's public, it's probably already been decided. And then you have to start thinking about, well, what would he have to do to get back into the game? Right? I know one thing I thought about, and I'm curious. I'm just curious. I'm just asking a question for those of you who absolutely do not want him back, think he's bad for the game, etc., etc. What if Q said, I'm going to donate my salary to a charity that helps victims of abuse? What if he did something like that? Would that be enough for people to say, all right, he can come back? Or is it just the door is shut, kaput? So I'm curious about that. Because I was thinking today about ways, what could he do? I mean, it kind of, making a public statement of I'm sorry and all that doesn't seem like enough for how the people that feel strongly that he shouldn't come back in. A statement like that doesn't feel like enough. So I'm curious if he got a 3-year, I don't know what coaches get paid, so don't flame me. But let's say it was a 3-year, $3 million deal, and he donated all the money to a charity for people that have suffered abuse. Would that satisfy enough people to where, okay, he can come back into the game? That's curious. So, most likely by the time this is uploaded, the Panthers will have announced an extension for Brunette. Continuity, I hear that. I can hear that. Now, who are the assistants, right? Is he going to be building his own staff? Is it Zito? But just something tells me not to completely count the whole Trotz thing out just yet. Yes, I think it's looking like Brunette's going to stay. But the whole thing with Trotz hasn't signed yet. You see what I'm saying? I mean, Trotz is the prize. Let's be honest there, right? Trotz is the prize. Cassidy, Tortorella, some people might argue Tortorella, but I think Trotz, to me, Trotz is the prize. So, that being said, did Vegas ask him and he say no? Did the Flyers ask him and he say no? Right? You see what I'm saying? Whatever's going on right now, it's all going on behind the scenes, and it's leaving even guys like Elliot Friedman to go, I think this is the way it's trending, that I haven't heard anything. So if nothing else, you give the Panthers credit. They are a locked box. There are no leaks in that ship. That's for sure. Whatever the hell is going on, I don't know. Nobody knows. Only the people involved know. So, the hope is by the time this is uploaded, it's useless and we've done something. Please, do something. Do something, Panthers. All right. What's today? Today's game 1. Lightning, Avalanche. I'm picking Tampa Bay in 6, but I wouldn't be surprised if Colorado won tonight. In case you haven't noticed, Tampa Bay is capable of getting behind a couple games in this series and coming back and winning. Jeez, that team, unbelievable. Live stream starts at 7 o'clock. That's 1 hour before the game. Rest of the games, same way. Live stream starts at 7. About 5 to 8, I kick off. I automatically redirect to Twisted Wrister. Nick at Twisted Wrister. He does the full game commentary. So you get it both. You get the pregame, you get the full game. Works perfectly. Other than that, that's it. We got, what, 10 days left? Maybe 2 weeks of hockey. If these teams go 7 games, basically we got 2 weeks of hockey left. And then we have to talk free agency and all of that. Yay. All right. I'll see you guys later.